Leonardo da Vinci, the quintessential Renaissance man, was a visionary far ahead of his time. He was a painter, sculptor, inventor, and scientist. Da Vinci was captivated by the idea of human flight. He meticulously studied the anatomy of birds, he sketched their wings, he observed their movements. This fascination led him to design numerous flying machines. The most famous of these was the aerial screw. This ingenious contraption, resembling a giant corkscrew, reflected Da Vinci's belief that humans could conquer the skies. Da Vinci's notebooks are filled with detailed drawings and descriptions of the aerial screw. He envisioned a large linen screw. It would be approximately 15 feet in diameter. 4 men would power it. They would push levers around a central mast. This would rotate the screw. Da Vinci believed that as the screw spun, it would generate lift. He hoped it would carry the men skyward. Da Vinci's aerial screw was a testament to his boundless imagination. It was a bold attempt to mimic the principles of bird flight. However, it was destined to remain earthbound. The design, while visually striking, was fundamentally flawed. Da Vinci's understanding of aerodynamics, while advanced for his time, was incomplete. He failed to grasp a crucial element. He didn't realize the need for a longitudinal airfoil. This would be essential for generating lift. Da Vinci's aerial screw, despite its ingenuity, was doomed to fail. It lacked a critical component, a longitudinal airfoil. To understand why this was a fatal flaw, we must delve into the basic principles of flight. A longitudinal airfoil is a structure with a curved upper surface and a relatively flat lower surface. This shape is crucial. It forces air to travel faster over the top of the wing than under it. This creates a difference in air pressure. The higher pressure below the wing pushes the wing upwards, generating lift. Da Vinci's aerial screw, with its rotating helix design, did not create this crucial pressure difference. The air would simply flow around the screw. It wouldn't generate any significant lift. Imagine a large fan. It pushes air downwards. The aerial screw would work similarly. It would push air downwards. This would create a force in the opposite direction. However, it would be insufficient for sustained flight. The design would essentially be flapping in the wind, much like a bird with clipped wings. To transform Da Vinci's aerial screw from a stationary dream into a soaring reality, a fundamental change was needed: the incorporation of a longitudinal airfoil. Imagine attaching a large, rigid wing to the central mast of the aerial screw. This wing, shaped like those found on airplanes, would be the key to achieving lift. As the screw rotates, it would power the aerial screw upwards. This would force air over the wing's surface. Airfoil would then come into play. It would generate the necessary lift. This modified design would address the crucial flaw in Da Vinci's original concept. The addition of a longitudinal airfoil would introduce the element of lift that was missing. This simple yet ingenious addition would transform the aerial screw. It would no longer be a stationary object. It would be a true flying machine. Da Vinci, with his keen understanding of nature's principles, might have stumbled upon this solution had he possessed a more complete understanding of aerodynamics. While the addition of a longitudinal airfoil would address the issue of lift, powering Da Vinci's aerial screw for sustained flight would require another modern marvel, the turboshaft jet engine. This type of engine is specifically designed to produce shaft power. It does this by extracting energy from the jet stream of a gas turbine. This rotary power would be perfect for driving the aerial screw. It would eliminate the need for 4 men pushing levers. Imagine a turboshaft engine mounted at the base of the aerial screw. It would be connected to the central mast via a transmission system. As the engine roars to life, its powerful turbines would spin the mast. This would set the screw in motion. The attached airfoil would generate lift. At the same time, a smaller tail-mounted rotor, also powered by the turboshaft engine, would provide directional control. It would counteract the torque generated by the spinning screw. This would ensure stability during flight.